So guys, the new regular 3DS is being discontinued, I guess, in favor of the 3DS XL and the 2DS XL coming out.
Yeah.
The new 2DS XL?
Yes, I'm excited for that one. What do you guys think about that?
Well, the new 2DS?
Well, the idea that the new regular, it's called new 3DS, but that's being discontinued.
I don't...
Go ahead, Jonah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think what you're thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
Horizon.
Well, I don't think that they should have no option to get a 3DS regular.
Yeah, I would like it. I've talked about this before on other podcasts. If I was to get a handheld, I'd rather have the smaller version because we talked about it. You brought it up before too, Jonah. The bigger screen, it stretches the pixels out. It stretches the image out. I'd rather have a smaller one, and I'd rather have something that can fit in the back of my pocket and take it with me. The XL's big. Doesn't really fit in your pocket that well, and it's mobile in a sense that you can take it with you.
You can carry it.
But you could probably need a carrying case and put it in a satchel or something like that.
Is the 2DS XL going to be the same size as the 3DS XL?
What's the matter?
Is the 2DS XL going to be the same size as the 3DS?
Wait, hold on.
Is
it 2DS XL or just 2DS?
It's 2DS, the new 2DS.
It's new 2DS.
I think it's the
Which
XL.
actually folds because the 2DS that they came out with is a stupid ass design.
Yeah, it's like an axe.
It's a dual screen and it doesn't fold.
It's like an axe, like the regular one.
Wait, what?
The original 2DS is just like a slate.
Yeah.
That if you put a handle on it, it could be an axe.
2 screens, no fold.
Okay,
that's what it is.
2 screens, no folds.
See, I had to do that, fellas.
I make fire.
But the new one,
and then it burns.
Big fire. Me.
But the new one coming out is clamshell, which is like the 3DS.
Tarzan.
And that's great because clamshell design is actually fantastic.
Well, that's what I have on my 3DS. It's just, and it was bloop, it was playing.
Yeah, so
done the deal.
So that's what I like about the 3DS XL got me because it like you said, it's big, right? It's big. I like the small, put in your pocket.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, here's a problem.
As guys, we have pockets. We don't have anything else.
John, you have a
Or
merce.
satchels.
No, that's just my fanny pack.
Oh,
I've been saying we should bring back the fanny pack. I mean, it's just
no
efficient. It's just efficient.
If you were rich, you'd own a yacht, and you would have one of those sweaters that went over your shoulder.
I'm pretty
even
sure
if it was 90 degrees outside.
if we were cast members in Hangover, Jonah would totally be Zach Galifianakis.
No, I can see it.
Here's my problem.
I can totally see it.
I don't have a problem with Nintendo doing what they're doing, because Nintendo does this all the time. Is they're like, well, we don't want to make that anymore, so we'll just discontinue it, and we'll make something else, and it'll be like a memory. Right?
I guess.
How come cell phone games aren't getting my cell phone games that I play are pretty good?
Well, they're not just your games, Chris.
No, they're not. They're everybody.
You have to share.
Well, the thing is, I said, I went down to shore this past weekend and I was looking for something. I wish I had a handheld at the time because with the phones, there's not
Switch.
You're not gonna get the service, or you're not going to get Wi-Fi everywhere, so you have to use the service and all the money and all that stuff for some of the games.
But controller or buttons,
and the battery life doesn't last 2 hours.
Yeah,
but
phone games are bad. You heard it here first.
I'm really interested in the 2DS XL, but I didn't realize how big it was.
Isn't that big? I mean,
I thought it was just. I thought it was
I'm
a
pretty sure it's the
smaller.
same size as the XL. I
thought it was pocket size.
I can bring my.
I thought the screen was just bigger.
I have a new 3DS XL I can bring it to show you if you want to see what size it is.
Well, if it is the same size as the 2DS, I don't know. I mean, we just go.
We could look up the dimensions.
Let's pull up the dimensions on our phone. Let's go get a measuring tape and let's figure this out right now.
Right now.
Jonah, why are you still sitting here? Go.
I'm not going.
Go.
No, I refuse. Noses.
I'm not going.
Because there's a bunch of games that I wanted. But yeah, that's the same. Nintendo does that. Like, oh, hey, you really like this. Well, that's too bad because now it's being discontinued.
I love how they try to force you to buy some crazy crap too, like the SNES book that's coming.
Oh man, I thought we were going to talk about that.
You can pre-order.
Go ahead, Jonah.
You can pre-order the SNES history book or whatever it is.
The book of history.
So this is
companion book.
It's kind of an off-topic thing. That was a terrible segue.
It's not off-topic.
That was a topic.
It's not off-topic.
That was a terrible
it's
segue.
You're a segue. You need one.
I kind of want one of those little ride things.
Anyway,
Anyway,
a mall cop, John.
I will be, and it'll be awesome. But anyway, what they're talking about is The SNES Classic is still not. You're still not able to pre-order it yet in America, but they just came out with I guess a book that's going to be released for it. That's going to give you. It's like a guide, I guess, for the games. It's going to tell you what's in them, how to beat them. I think I don't know any of that stuff. But anyway, you can pre-order that. So it's funny how you can pre-order the book, but you can't pre-order the system for the book.
Oh no, it's not funny. Definitely a Nintendo thing.
It's a
not
Nintendo
surprising.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So
They want all your money.
But yeah, I guess with this, it's just a matter of like I said, I just like the smaller handheld console, and I guess that's not an option anymore unless you probably import it from Japan. That's somebody that still sells them, because they never really had a presence over here. Like they were like the small ones were in like one bundle, I think last holiday, and that was it.
I think there's still a turquoise one you could buy, or a something blue on Amazon that you can still get new. The rest, I guess, are used.
I just wonder how long they're going to keep. Like I said, we talked about this previously, but I just wonder how long they're going to keep supporting the 2DS, or 2DS/3DS, especially looking at, and we talked about this off cam, that like a lot of the newer games coming out, like the new Pikmin game, isn't going to have 3D features. Like the 3D feature of the 3DS is not going to be relevant much longer.
We said it was a gimmick.
Yeah,
3D's always been a gimmick.
I'm surprised they
a
did
migraine-inducing gimmick.
With the discontinuing of this new 3DS, the regular version, they might even try to discontinue the XL eventually, just so
eventually,
just so they could phase out all the 3D models. And
because who knows, the development cost of trying to make it 3D could be expensive too.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a proprietary like stereoscopic 3D is like the only device you see it on is pretty much the 3DS.
Well, here's the thing: was the 3DS selling well?
Oh yeah,
DS it was their moneymaker the entire last
ridiculous
generation.
amounts. That was what made the money.
I didn't buy one. Because they never hooked me. I was just like,
it's still a first party machine for the most part. There's some JRPGs and stuff like that on there. There's like the Persona Q and whatnot. But it was insanely popular in Japan, insanely popular here amongst the younger as well as older gamers. So it did well. It probably kept them in the black when the whole
Wii U
problem was going down. Yeah.
That was a fireball, wasn't it?
I just don't know when do you cut ties and just like, all right, we're done with the 2DS, 3DS. Let's move on to the Switch.
I don't know if they can like drop that moneymaker right now.
See, that's the thing. They're looking at the money right now. I think it would be so easy for their devs to come up with a device you hook up to your Switch, and there you go. You have a 3DS adapter or a DS adapter, whatever it is. Like, you can play all the games on your Switch.
Well, Nintendo would be stupid to get out of the handheld market entirely.
Well, I mean, the Switch is practically a handheld.
Yeah, but that's even if not. I mean,
the next iteration, they'll figure out the battery life probably and make it a little bit more so.
Yeah, but until they do, that's not a handheld, in my opinion.
Well, even if they decide to have a sequel to the 3DS, I think they're going to stick with
4DS. This time it's personal.
It itches your nose.
4DS.
The Revengeance.
The Revengeance.
Metal Gear?
Yeah, that's what came to mind. But I feel like it'll stick with the basic design of the 3DS, just be more powerful. Just because it's a design that everyone loves.
Do you think
and the clamshell is fantastic?
Do you think Sony will come out with something like to beat this, or do you think Nintendo's cornered this market and basically controls it?
I don't think we're going to see
the handhelds.
Vita. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see another Vita at this point.
I think they already said they're not planning of Vita's successor.
Right.
Again, and this goes with a previous conversation. I do think eventually, if the Switch does as well as it's supposed to, I wouldn't put it past Sony to try and make an attempt to make something similar to the Switch. And not so much another handheld,
like a soul handheld.
Yeah.
Because that would like
a PlayStation 5 you carried with you.
No, PlayStation 5 is probably in development already. It's probably going to be like what we have now, just more powerful.
4K 60 frames a second.
It better be
with a Sony logo on it,
or no buy.
I mean, at this point, they might as well because this generation was sold as 4K. 6. It was like 1080p, 60 frames per second. We still can't do that.
Yep. No, you can't.
So
we all bought into the hype and still bought the consoles.
Well, that was my problem with the Pro. Like I bought into the hype thinking I was going to get a higher frame rate, and it's like, and I remember like when Battlefield 1 came out with their announcement, like, oh yeah, the Pro can play Battlefield 1 in 60 frames, but we're not going to let you because it's a disadvantage to anybody that has a regular PlayStation. Well, then I'm like, then why did I buy it? Like, why?
If you make something with the hardware, you shouldn't limit the player.
Exactly.
That's stupid.
Stupid.
That's
But
why I got a PC.
The paycheck that they received that said they had to was well above what you were giving them for the Pro.
Make no mistake, the power of the people.
It's all 4K. Just want to sell TVs.
Is that a threat?
No, that's
That's what it is. Well,
the
the problem is, you think there's only, I don't know the statistics, but you're thinking there's probably only about 25% 4K TVs in living rooms at this moment in time.
Yeah.
So it's really still a new technology that people aren't. I mean, people are
And
still.
we bought
following-
all of them. They're behind this camera right now.
right there. So you're not getting any scalpers.
John, you didn't learn your lesson.
I became them.
I became what I hated most.
Jonah, kill me quick. And sell these at a reasonable price.
Live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Oh gosh,
Oh no.
to be true.
Anyway.
But
John,
yeah, no, the TVs that we have now, everyone probably just bought their newest 1080p probably last 2 years ago.
Well,
So why would you want to get rid of your smart TV?
Like,
that
I
you just
want a
bought?
4K TV, but I don't have a reason to have a 4K TV until the 1080p TV that I have breaks.
Well, that's
Exactly.
actually what happened to mine,
But
and I got one for
I
a
still
good
want
deal.
one.
I got a 4K TV for a really good deal.
Good for you, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see.
Between him playing the Destiny beta and you having a 4K TV over me, I just don't know what to do with myself.
Like I said,
Carmine's in a sad state of mind.
And John has an NES Classic.
Thanks, Jonah.
get this man a sandwich.
Get him a sandwich.
Anyway,
So, but I don't know how we got into all that stuff, but yeah. So
it's just
That was pretty
you
weird, but we're
just
back
roll
in the
with it.
club.
just
fine.
roll.
But yeah, so my biggest question just with the 2DS is just like, when do they just cut ties and be like, all right, switch games, no more portable games.
I really
As soon as
I
it
just
stops
want it to all be one, so I can not buy the 2DS XL.
But you're gonna.
I really want to, but then you say, well, why don't you get it? Just save the money up for a Switch. It's only.
Well, here's the thing. Because you're a collector, I will say this: the 2DS does play regular DS games.
Yes.
So.
I already added a bunch to my wish list, actually.
Well, there you go.
There
So
you go.
your decision has been made.
You've
Now
answered your own
just
question.
cast the die, John.
See, that,
Make sure it's a D20.
You know what's not fair? The fact that I still want an
D20.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
I
Dungeon
still
Dice?
want a Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want this
I
2DS
got that
XL.
reference.
So
Sorry, we're listening.
I'm still waiting for the Xbox One S to, like, I'm waiting for Black Friday, maybe. But still, I don't want to be spending over $500 on,
for a Switch.
no, consoles in general.
Oh,
Like, I'm talking a 2DS XL I want a Switch, and I want an Xbox still.
John's gonna be a great.
Xbox
Christmas.
still hasn't given me a
Christmas.
reason.
I want to be with you on Christmas.
Will you wake up early with me?
Yeah! Sleepover.
just so you guys know,
With-
I'll die if you
with the-
both like take pictures and you're in like giant red onesies.
with the ass flap.
yeah, with the buttons.
I'd be a little bit disturbed if you both got ass flaps and you're waking up together. But anyway.
We'll be butt buddies.
There that is. John, get us out of here.
All right, guys. What do you guys think of the regular 3DS being discontinued? Do you guys find it's just the same old same with Nintendo? Did you guys happen to get one? Are you guys excited for the 2DS XL?
Do you want more red onesies and butt flaps?
Yes. Do you? Because Jonah does.
Do you want us to record that and make it a video?
What? I didn't even get all any of that. What did you just say?
Record it and make it a video.
Oh, okay.
It's already scheduled. It's already ready to go up. Guys, let us know down in the comments.